Hello, Seesaw teachers. Today we're going to talk about ways to pump your kids up at school or at home. Now, in general, I do not use Seesaw as a behavior management tool. It just was not created for that, and I really don't think that's where its strength lies anyway. However, I think that anytime you can pump a kid up and say, hey, great job, or look what your child did today and share it with parents, that's always a positive thing as long as you don't overdo it. So, what I do is a couple of different things. Number one, I have made little memes here. So like I can go in and I have a little folder called class awards. Now I make these little memes that just, take images off the internet, right? Like class award for working together or, helping somebody, working hard, whatever it is, just a general thing. And then let's say a student was a hard worker. I can take that award and then before I add it, I can actually label it or I can record on it really quickly and just say, hey, so and so did a great job today. They were a really hard worker during writer's workshop or whatever it is. And then the parents and the child get to see that. So I like to record, even if it's just a quick little thing to tell families why they got that. But great conversation starter for dinner where kids can be like, yeah, look what I did today. I love that. Also, as a teacher, I can select multiple students. So if there's a group that did great, and I can just knock it all out with one post and say, hey, these four kids did great today. Okay. Now, another thing that I love is using Bitmoji. So you can create little Bitmojis of yourself here. And what I usually do with these are more personal messages for kids. So I will take a Bitmoji of myself here, and then I will add a label that just says, you are such a kind person. And I might write them a really nice message, and I kind of just go ahead and post it right to their to our class feed, so other kids can see it, they can see it, parents can see it, and I really try to make these personalized. I don't share them all the time, but I really like to write these to my kids so they know how I feel about them, and it usually is a great conversation starter for us. I might not have a time to go around and say this to everybody all the time, but every kid needs to know how you feel about them. And it's like delivering a card to kids. Okay. Oh, by the way, one other great thing is when I get holiday gifts, I take a selfie and it has me and the kid and the gift in it. And then I record a thank you for parents and send it out to them. So I know some people would rather send like a traditional thank you card, but I really like that. I like recording my voice and just saying, you know what? I love this gift. Thank you so much. And the parents can save that picture of me with their child and their Christmas gift. So just a little aside. Now, one other thing I've been doing this year is my kids have been nominating each other for awards. So one of my kids came to me and say, hey, so and so was so awesome during math and helped us all. And so I'm like, great. Why don't you go ahead and make an award for them? So what I have them do is they just go ahead and use the photo. They take a selfie of them and this other person to help them. And then they can do whatever they want. They can record a message saying, hey, I just want to let everybody know so and so was awesome today. And they tell their parents about it. They can add text to it as well. They can put some emojis with it to say how awesome that person was and how helpful they were. But I love this idea of students nominating each other for these little mini awards. Okay, so these are just some ideas of quick ways that kids can pump each other up. They see it in their feed, other students see it, and they can comment and say, hey, way to go. And it might give those kids who have, a little bit of trouble and they don't often get praise. This is a great way to sneak it in and get, the class talking about them in a positive way. All right? Okay, well, there you go. There's 3 quick ways to pump your kids up using Seesaw.